music and the rap industry is, I mean, honestly, it sounds like a modern day version of kind of WWE wrestling that used to be on television, where people would just get up and posture and act like they hated each other. And it may be that that's a lot of what is going on in the music industry with rap. But whether it is fake or not, it has tremendous impact on kids and young people.
I knew this was going to happen.
This is cool. This is what I want to do.
I
Look
knew
at
this
him.
was going to
He's
happen.
a millionaire. I can do that by being, you know, a gangster in the streets. And that's not true. What you're likely to have happen to you.
Young Thug is getting sentenced. He got sentenced today on Halloween of all days. On Halloween.
You know, by far,
he pled guilty.
And, you know,
man, this is big news in Atlanta. I had to go live on this. I had to.
Mr. Ryan posing with a gun as big as he is at 15 years old and going out and shooting and killing another teenager.
She giving it to Young Thug.
That's what gangs do, and that's unfortunately a lot of what rap music does. And if you are a modern day John Lennon, you know,
she talking to Young Thug. He just pled guilty on
I
Halloween.
know you're talented, and even if you choose to continue to rap,
look at this.
You need to try to use your influence to let kids know that that is not the way to go. And that there are ways.
Look, check this out. So I've been following this all day, right? Hey, what's up, baby? It's your girl, CoachDeeFree. I'm not going to put the camera on me because I look like a gremlin from the pits of the abyss, okay? I'm going through it right now. I don't look good. I'm not getting on camera. But anyway, I wanted to cover this. So check it. I've been following this Young Thug case. And I knew something monumental was going to come out of this case. And oh wait, I should shut up. I should be quiet. Okay, hold up. What I'm not supposed to say? What I'm supposed to be quiet about? Hey, S. What I'm supposed to be quiet? Oh, see, now I'm scared. Is you Illuminati? Hey, what's going on, Gabe? El Pastor Tia. I can't enunciate right now. I've been chilling. But what you mean? Hello, what's up, Shad? What's going on, y'all? Listen, I'm in ATL, right? Okay, you shut the fuck up, L. That's what you telling me? What is this? Okay, so Young Thug, he's a rapper. You may know him or not. But he's been going through like the longest criminal case. I mean, he done broke records how long he done been on trial. And how long they have been trying to convict this young man of having gang affiliations, running gangs, doing all kind of stuff. They haven't been able to pin him down, right? But just now, today, on Halloween, like peep that numerology. On Halloween, he takes a guilty plea. So I'm live reacting to what the judge is doing, you know. So that's all. That's all. I'm not giving out no Illuminati secrets. I'm not Illuminati. If I was Illuminati, I'd be rich. What you mean? I wouldn't be stranded. Let's go through this though.
Hooking up with the powerful guy at the end of the street selling drugs.
So right now, hold up. So right now, the judge has pretty much been reading him, pretty much been making him feel bad for being a negative influence on the community, and she's just now dishing out her sentencing. But I already know she's gonna make this nigga rap different. I know it. I've been knowing this for a long time. I've been feeling like it's gonna be an attack on rap because rap has gotten too toxic. I've been feeling that for years, and I feel like this YSL Young Thug case that just got settled today, I feel like this is the start of that. So I want to go through this, and I just want to live react. That's all I'm
I
doing.
know that happens for protection
This the
sometimes,
judge.
but a much better way would be getting an education and setting, hanging around with people who set a good example. And you be one of those people that sets a good example. I mean, all right, so that's my.
I don't know doing work. I don't know.
Go on. But I want you to try to be more of the solution and less of the problem. All right. All right. So it is not lost on the court that the state, had they been able to come to agreement on certain special conditions, was willing to entirely dismiss the RICO count, was willing to entirely
I just saw another interview with Young Thug's lawyers and attorneys and representatives, and they were saying that they didn't feel confident that they could reach a reasonable conclusion with the opposite side, and that Young Thug just really wanted to go home. Okay, he wants to go home, and I know this don't. It might not be relevant to a lot of people, but I'm in the A. I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Marietta right now, but I work in Decatur, East Side, West Side, North Side, South Side. I grew up in Claycoat. Like, we feel like we know these people, so I follow this type of stuff. And this just broke out today, and the voices I've been hearing, like everybody I talk to, work with, man, they been wanting Young Thug to go home. They can't pin this stuff on him, and he might be guilty, he might be innocent, I don't know. But if the court of law has been proven to be so corrupt that they can't pin nothing on him and he could get away, I feel like a person should be able to get away. But he feel like he can't. So now he entering the plea deal. He just pled guilty. Now the judge is telling him what his conditions are.
And was willing to entirely dismiss this, machine gun count. Was willing to give a sentence that permitted Mr. Williams to walk out of the door today. Oh,
hey, what's up, Luca Lucas?
This girl.
What is this?
45.
I don't know why this is my ad. Just ignore that. I really don't know why that popped up. I've never seen that before.
If on the streets, would be a danger to society.
She had a nice booty though.
Taking that into consideration and crafting my
Luca Lucas, coach, our world is so divided and on fire right now. If Trump wins, he hopefully pardons him. Shoot, Trump will pardon Young Thug before Kamala would. That's just my opinion. I think Trump like niggas better than Kamala. I'm gonna be honest. Shit. So I'm with you.
For the remaining counts.
Oh, what's up, Vancouver? How is the weather over there, Lucas? What's going on in Canada?
I'm going to impose a sentence.
Hold on.
A little bit of the suggested special conditions from the defense and a little bit of the special conditions suggested by the prosecution. On count one, the court sentence is 20 years to serve 5 years, commuted to time served, the balance of 15 years to be probated, and a $25,000 fine. On count two, the sentence is 5 years to serve, commuted to time served.
It's been raining here too.
Sentence that's permitted on that.
Yeah, count. Atlanta is lame. I agree with you.
It is required to be run consecutively.
Shad.
I'm going to run it consecutive to count one, but I am going to backload.
What the fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry. That is not commuted. That is 5 years to serve, and it's going to be run consecutively to count one, backloaded, by which I mean after you serve your 15 years of probation, if you have been successful on that probation, and I sincerely hope that you are,
What?
then at the end of that 15 years, I will commute the entire rest of any service portion of your sentence to time served.
Damn.
So
Okay,
I'll
well.
get to the end of it and give you the total sentence. But,
Oh, man.
I'm also going to
Okay.
impose a $15,000 fine with regard to that count. Count 57.
Okay, I've been talking to y'all, so I really haven't been paying attention. But what I gathered, he already got a $25,000 fine. Two of his charges, they went on ahead and dropped, I think. But I think she said she couldn't drop both of them, no contestant. She can only take one without him pleading guilty to the other one. Something like that. I'm not going backwards. Look it up yourself. But he's going to be on all this probation. And this judge got some wild ass conditions.
20 years to serve 5, commuted to time served. The balance of 15 years probated, concurrent with count 1. Count 58, 10 years to serve 5, commuted to time served. Balance probated, concurrent with count 1. 59, 5 years to serve, commuted to time served, concurrent with count 1. 60, 5 years to serve, commuted to time served, concurrent with count 1. Count 61, 5 years to serve. That is required to be also a consecutive sentence, so that's going to be run consecutively to count 56 and backloaded. Count 62, 10 years to serve, also required to be served consecutively. That's going to be consecutive to count 61, also backloaded. So essentially, the total sentence is 40 years to serve the first 5 years in prison, but commuted to the time that you have already served, followed by 15 years on probation.
Followed by 15.
Followed then by the backloaded 20 years.
What? What
can
kind
be
of
served in
sentencing is
custody and will be
this?
served in custody if you are not successful on your probation. If you are successful in completing your 15 years probation, that will be commuted to time served.
What the fuck is that? Wait a
You are to remain on reporting status for the
Hold on. What kind of sentencing is that? Hold on. Wait a minute. Come on now. Did y'all hear what I just heard? What? That rich sentencing? Shit. I ain't never heard no sentencing like that. What the? Oh my God. Now, I understand what she's saying, but I don't really get it. I understand the consecutive years served. I understand. But then some of these charges got kind of heavy. 65 years, 40 years. But I don't know. I'm not no lawyer or a prosecutor or anything like that. But this just sounds like I'm just not used to hearing this sentencing. I be looking at court cases. I wanted to be a lawyer at one time in my life. So I like legalese. I love black law. I love that stuff. I love hearing this stuff. But I've never heard this type of sentencing. And I'm not saying it don't exist because I ain't never heard it. I'm just saying it's kind of new. It's very complex. This whole case needs to be studied. This YSL Young Thug case needs to be studied. And I've been saying from day one, free Young Thug. And this is how he feel is the best course of action for him to go home. I'm with it. But this sentencing is crazy.
First half of your probation, active reporting for the first 7.5 years.
Hold on.
You are to remain on reporting status for the first half of your probation, active reporting for the first 7.5 years of your probation, and that is pursuant to OCGA 17-10-1, subsection 2, A2A.
She keep making mistakes.
Mr. Steele and Mr. Adams, in order to keep him on reporting status. There needs to be good cause shown. We all concede that good cause is shown here.
Stipulate.
Man, I'm just gonna say this. I hope I don't get raided by the police, but I'm gonna say it anyway. That judge sound high as hell. Do y'all hear that? She sound high as hell. Let me read y'all comment. Hold up. The news said he was essentially let free as long as he follows the rules of his probation. Right, but these rules of probation is crazy. I already know it's going to be crazy. She already laid the groundwork talking about, oh, I hope you use your influence to stop all these gangsters from sprouting up. That's basically what she said. She's like, I'm going to let you free, but I'm going to tell you how to rap. And I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen to rap. I knew it because the proper people have not been gatekeeping hip hop. Honestly, they haven't been allowing a lot of indie artists. They haven't been allowing free thinkers. They haven't been allowing. I mean, you got a lot of star seeds that rap now. Mainstream hip hop will not let them in, and they rap really nice. They rap tight, but you know this toxicity has been overpumped, and it's getting so bad that where our modern day society is being affected by it, and it is. I mean, you know, you got black kids, white kids, Spanish kids, Asian kids. You got all kind of kids, boys, girls. You got all kind of people, poor, rich. Everybody love rappers. Everybody love trap. Everybody love gang banging. Everybody love gangster movies, mafia movies, shoot 'em up, get power, sell drugs movies. Like, it's a real thing. So we honor and venerate and have emotions for these figures like Young Thug. And, you know, in real life and in real time, they have to go through the legal process that what suits them in their reality. So, you know, I'm just saying, I knew this was coming. That's all I'm really saying. I knew this was coming. I knew there was going to be a grab on rap and hip hop on a legal basis. This is going to set the precedent for what white people can tell black people to talk about when they rap. And that's crazy. That's a whole nother discussion, though. Let me finish hearing this.
All right. I appreciate that. Special conditions of your probation.
What do calls? Can I have a second, Your Honor?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right.
What?
You had enough time to talk with your attorneys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, special conditions of your probation. After 48 hours from your release, you are to stay away from the metro Atlanta area.
Damn.
And that's defined by the U.S. Census Bureau. It may change.
Whoa.
But you can look that up anytime to figure out what that is. For the first 10 years of your probation, subject to the following exceptions, you are permitted to be in the metro Atlanta area to attend any wedding, funeral, or graduation from high school, college, or graduate school of any of your immediate family members. And immediate family members is defined the same way that you all were contemplating it when you were negotiating.
So they say, oh my God. So they told Young Thug, here's one of your conditions of probation. You can't go to Atlanta, nigga. You cannot go in Atlanta. Nope. You can't go in Atlanta. And nigga, if you don't know what Atlanta is, I suggest you look at the census. Okay? Look at the census. Put it in your GPS. Don't go to Atlanta, nigga. Unless you going to somebody's funeral, graduation. You go. Oh, and it got to be your immediate family. And we already told you who your immediate family was. And we're going to let you do that, let's say, for the first 10 years. Wow. I knew these probation terms was going to be wild. Let me hear that again. Hold up.
You can get members, options. You are permitted to be in the Metro Census Bureau. It may change. After 48 hours from your release, you are to stay away from the metro Atlanta area. And that's defined by the U.S. Census Bureau.
Okay, for the first 2 days.
But you can look that up anytime to figure out what that is. For the first 10 years of your probation, subject to the following exceptions, you are permitted to be in the metro Atlanta area to attend any wedding, funeral, or graduation from high school, college, or graduate school of any of your immediate family members. And immediate family members is defined the same way that you all were contemplating it when you were negotiating. You can get here
Damn.
up to 24 hours prior to any such event, and you need to leave within 48 hours after any such event. In addition, during each year of your probation, I'm going to require that you come to the metro Atlanta area and make a live anti-gang and anti-gun violence presentation 4 times a year, each year of your probation, at a grade school, a middle school, a boys or girls club, anything like that, that type of group. And if you want to, that presentation can include a benefit concert. And these presentations may count towards your required community service hours, which I'm going to impose.
Oh
That
my
during
God.
each year of your probation, you perform 100 hours of community service.
Wow.
You are, and this is required.
Wait a minute. Did y'all hear what just happened? Hold on, let me hear that one more time. Because what I thought I heard is that the judge set a condition on Young Thug that he got to give benefit concerts, and that can serve as his probations. He got to give 100 hours. Hold on.
Immediate family members is defined the same way that you all were 48 hours after any such event. In addition, during each year of your probation, I'm going to require that you come to the metro Atlanta area and make a live anti-gang and anti-gun violence presentation 4 times a year, each year of your probation, at a grade school, a middle school, a boys or girls club, anything like that, that type of group. And if you want to, that presentation can include a benefit concert, and these presentations may count towards your required community service hours, which I'm going to impose.
Oh my
that
God.
During each year of your probation, you perform 100 hours of community service.
Ooh, y'all got to rap for community service. Oh, shit. Y'all got to rap for community service now? That's what they doing? Damn. Listen. Listen. Ooh, that's not funny. But you know what? I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. You know what? This is actually a vision of mine. Let me say something real quick. I go in and out of nursing homes all the time, especially off of Glenwood in Decatur. I even tell my coworkers this, they could vouch. I be like, why don't none of these rappers that grow up in this area come do like little benefit concerts? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got all these older residents in here. How about, why don't some of these rappers, entertainers or whatever that grew up in this area, why don't they come back like once a season, once a year, once every 6 months? Give a little free concert. You know what I'm saying? Tell the residents of these elder homes, these rundown, nasty ass elderly nursing homes, let their family members know, the younger ones, hey, Young Thug gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? 2 Chainz, them gonna be here. T.I. gonna be here. They gonna be here. They giving a concert. Tell your family members to come. It's gonna be free. Just something small. You can give a free concert. You can bring money to the nursing home. Help the elderly. You're gonna have free gifts and all that shit. That's a tax write-off. And then some of these elderly folks in these nursing homes can see their family members again. Some niggas need a little more initiative. But rappers could do that for free, and that's just a business write-off. I would always think that shit to myself. Like, why don't y'all just give a free concert, at places like this? But look, now the white man is making them do it. They told Young Thug, part of your probation is 4 times a year. Every single year you on probation, you have to come back to the metro Atlanta area, and you basically gotta rap the opposite of the shit you've been rapping about. You can't rap about gang affiliation, drug use. What Young Thugger gonna rap about if he can't rap about perks and lean and you know what I'm saying? He can't rap about getting high and doing all that stuff. Like they grabbing that man by the balls. And watch Young Thug make some dope ass rap about it. But that whole anti gang rhetoric, see, the white man is again showing himself superior. See, I'm about to turn into Uncle Ruckus for just a second. See, the white man has shown himself superior. Now he making the judge is gonna make Young Thug a conscious gospel rapper. This is the terms of his probation.
By the fact that there's a gang conviction, type of presentation 4 times a year.
Hold up.
Require that you come to the metro Atlanta area.
Hold up.
In addition, during each year of your probation, I'm going to require that you come to the metro Atlanta area and make a live anti-gang and anti-gun violence presentation 4 times a year, each year of your probation, at a grade school, a middle school, a boys or girls club, anything like that type of group. And if you want to, that presentation can include a benefit concert, and these presentations may count towards your required community service hours, which I'm going to impose. That during each year of your probation, you perform 100 hours of community service.
Niggas gotta rap for community service.
The fact that there's a gang conviction. You shall not knowingly have contact of any kind or character with any other member or associate of any criminal street gang. Exception to that, if your brother is a member of any street gang, I hope you talk him into getting out of it.
What?
Freer, and then also Sergio Kitchens, as long as you are contractually obligated to him. That is going to include anybody who is named in this indictment, except as absolutely necessary to conduct the lawful business of your musical career, and to any extent that the state is not agreeing to the exception for Mr. Kitchens. In the event that that part is not enforceable because it is only a portion of a special condition, going to provide that
Facts,
that
Eddie.
is severable from the rest of this, and I'll put some case sites
Facts,
in the
Eddie.
Senate sheet for that.
I'm gonna play this real quick. I just want to acknowledge y'all comments. Thank y'all for the engagement. Thank y'all for being here, rocking with me. I'm just doing something spontaneous. I appreciate y'all's attention. I hope everybody doing good. I hope everybody feeling good. Man, I know it's a tough time for a lot of us. I'm telling you, man, this whole fucking world done lost its goddamn mind. A lot of us is going through it, but hey, I think about y'all. I'm hoping the best, wishing the best, intending the best to y'all. And it's gonna be all right. I just want to acknowledge y'all comments real quick, and let's get back to it. Man, what's going on now? Do y'all hear the cops back there? Always some shit going on over here. Eddie T, if he's got to do probation, he will end up in jail anyway, because they will give him violation of probation over and over just to mess with him, because they can. Hey, facts, Eddie. That's a common tactic. That's why a lot of people, they rather just go ahead and do the time. They like, man, fuck the probation. Just let me do the time. I've been looking at, I look at a lot of court videos and stuff too, a lot. So I look at a lot of conviction court clips and stuff like that. Y'all done seen them on YouTube, and y'all done seen them on, y'all done seen them on social media, where they be like, okay, we could put you on probation for X amount of time, or you can go ahead and serve 30 days in jail. And people be like, okay, I'll take the 30 days in jail. Oh, but if you take this 30 days in jail, you're gonna have a convicted DUI on your record. Blah 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 blah. Are you sure you don't want to do this 3 years probation, and you gotta do a piss test every week randomly? And it's like people don't want to go through that. And then you're gonna go to jail anyway if you violate probation. So most people want to go ahead and do the time. So I understand that.
You are in no way to promote any criminal street gang or any criminal street gang activity, including on any social media platform. You are not to utilize any hand signs, terminology, or language that promotes any criminal street gang. You are not to.
So what do that mean? See, that's crazy. This is a precedent. This is allowing the government to tamper with black creativity. Listen, I'm not getting into the criminal part with nobody. I ain't never been robbed by none of these niggas. I ain't never been sold no drugs by none of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't work for the government. I don't work for nobody. I'm just talking as a free citizen, okay? This is a precedent. Okay? This is a precedent for the government being able to dictate what is and is not creative. They are sentencing Young Thug and giving him the terms of his probation and telling him what he cannot rap about. Don't have no gang affiliations. Don't have, what else she said?
Paid in any sheet for that. You are in no way to promote any criminal street gang or any criminal street gang activity, including on any social media platform. You are not to utilize any hand signs, terminology, or language that promotes any criminal street gang. You are not to participate in any criminal street gang activity. You are not to knowingly engage in any contact with any of the victims that are listed in this indictment or with any of their family members. And you may not have in your possession or with arm's reach any kind of a firearm because you're going to be a convicted felon. And that is, except I know that you have security and you need security. You can be within arm's reach of a firearm that is in the possession of either licensed law enforcement or licensed security personnel, your security detail, or anybody that you're performing with. You are to submit to random drug screens.
Oh my God.
And not use any drugs unless they are prescribed for you by a licensed physician. You are to execute a Fourth Amendment waiver that will permit the search of your person, residence, vehicles, and electronics for any firearms, any criminal street gang paraphernalia, or any illicit drugs.
Oh my God. Bro.
And
that's a lot.
as I mentioned, with regard to one of the first of your co-defendants from this trial, at least since I've been involved, to plead guilty, our Uniform Superior Court rules instruct and provide that it is absolutely proper for a judge to grant leniency in sentencing when, quote, the interest of the public and the effective administration of criminal justice are served, unquote.
Why she sounds so out of breath?
This plea is in the interest of the public and in the interest of effective administration of justice. Have been trying to ensure that, to the extent I can, this trial also abides by that.
Something wrong with that judge.
At certain times.
I'm sorry. I don't like it.
I find your plea to be freely, knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily entered with an understanding of the
They need to check her Stanley Cup. I think she got something strong in that Stanley Cup. I know she got a Stanley Cup. I know she got a Stanley. And I guarantee that ain't just water in there. Somebody needs to check her Stanley Cup. She sounds hypertensive. She sounds short of breath. She sounds like she got a pulse O2 of goddamn 95, 94. She need a nasal cannula. She needs some O2. You know what I'm saying? She sound kind of out of it to me. Now, I'm not no judge of the law. I am just a law-abiding citizen. And I say that just sound high or drunk or both.
Consequences, and I accept it as such. I also need to inform you that your attorneys were going to represent you through either the last day of this term of court or 30 days from now, whichever is later, and any of the filings that were mentioned that need to be filed within that time, they would file on your behalf unless they are permitted to withdraw from representing you before that time. I am not going to impose the conditions suggested by your counsel about the benefit concerts and the donations to the sheriff's office, but I certainly strongly encourage you to do those things, and to do and continue to do things that benefit your community.
Oh my
and
God, they making him donate to the sheriff office.
young
Wait.
people to propose the conditions suggested by your counsel about the benefit concerts and the donations to the sheriff's office, but I certainly strongly encourage you to do those things.
Wow.
And to do and continue to do things that benefit your community and especially help young people to stay out of criminal trouble. And unless there is anything from counsel other than that.
I have one matter, Your Honor.
Okay, and does the state as well?
Your Honor, with regards to Mr. Williams being permitted to come to the Metro Atlanta area or Cleveland Avenue area for a funeral or the other items,
Right.
can you also consider, God forbid, there's a serious medical condition of a person that
In
is,
his immediate family,
yeah.
certainly, we can add that. And I also meant to mention, because I know you do travel all over in order to pursue your career, that it's permissible for your probation to be transferred to out of state, and that has to be done through probation, but that is fine with the court. And you may also keep your, nobody's mentioned it, but keep your passport and travel out of state and internationally to the extent that you need to do that for business purposes as well. All right, Mr. Body.
Wow, that was heavy. Listen, no matter what anybody want to say online about the United States government, you know, people that want to talk about this sovereignty stuff and, oh, you a sovereign being on the land, you ain't got to follow the laws. You know, to people like that, if this is just advice I'm taking from myself and I'm just sharing it. I avoid people like that because the truth of the matter is, this is the United States of America. And it has some of the highest courts in the world. You do not want to be in trouble with the United States American judiciary system. You don't want to be in that. They control everything. It's easy to talk tough online. It's easy to send a tough text, a tough email. It's easy to do a tough documentary or make a tough comment. It's easy to do that shit. But the truth of the matter is, nobody want to be really involved with the high courts. What this man is going through is testimony to that. This ain't playing, GTA. This ain't goddamn an episode of your favorite goddamn power sitcom or whatever bullshit y'all watch. I don't watch it. I don't want to manifest too much crime in my life because I'm too close to it. People who don't have money are criminals. That's statistical. So I already know I'm already close to that. I don't need nothing to excite my imagination because I might run up on somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. I like being a law-abiding citizen because I know the truth about this stuff. This stuff right here is real life. I know good people that done got tied up with that judicial system one time. One time. Their life ain't been right since. And they didn't even do nothing. So you think I want to go out there and deliberately do some dumb shit that I know I'm going to get caught? Yeah, I do pay attention too much. Because I have to. Because ain't nobody about to come bail me out. You suckers ain't going to... Okay. I go out here tonight and do some dumb shit. I go to jail. Who gonna bail me out? Huh? Who gonna let me come live with them when I get out of jail? Who gonna get me another job? Who gonna do this and that, whoop de whoop. Okay, I'm all I got. I can't afford to not pay attention. I can't afford to be stupid. I can't afford to just be comic book naive about the country I live in. Now, I can have my own beef with America. Every American does because we Americans. We're allowed to have beef. We not North Korea. They're not going to blow us up just because we say something slightly negative about the government. But as citizens of America, I bet you this. I bet we all know not to go too far. Don't go too far. You're going to be like this. All these people around that don't know you, they telling you what to do with your time. Oh, for the first 48 hours, you can't go here. And then after 10 years, we'll let you go here if you doing whoop wop, whoop de whoop. And then, okay, you want to add that to the list of things you can do in this area for this amount of time? Wop de wop, whoop de whoop. We'll add whittly wee. Okay, yeah, if somebody in a medical emergency, we'll let you come to Atlanta, nigga. I don't want to be in that position. I really don't want to be in that position. And so I'm going to try not to be. And I think that's reasonable. United States, as free as United States is, it's a fucking scary ass place. You just get used to the fright. I don't know Young Thug. I didn't say I knew him. Who you talk? Oh, I hope you're not a bot, Shad. Please, don't do this. Don't do this. I've reported for the hate speech. What hate speech, Josh? Well, at least you was honest and you reported it. Are you a Jehovah's Witness? You're so honest. I bet you report all your field service time too, Josh H. I've reported for the hate speech. What hate speech? All I'm talking about is I don't want to go to jail. And I'm not going to do nothing that make me go to jail. But okay, Josh H. At least you confess. You must be a Christian. But anywho, this can happen to anybody. And no, I don't personally know Young Thug. I never claimed that I did, bot. All I'm saying is, I know a lot of people that's not Young Thug, and I know a lot of people that got caught up in the judicial system, and it's not a good place to be. It's just not. Let me finish this. I'm almost at the end. How much time? Oh, okay. A minute and a half. I can't really hear him.
Thank you. And I appreciate, well, I cannot even begin to understand what they must, anybody must be going through when they lose a family member to violence or criminal violence. Mr. Williams himself has expressed his own sorrow to the family. I, again, am going to stand by my belief that the appropriate time to hear a victim impact statement from them is at the close of the trial that contains the murder count with regard to their family member. All right, thank you. Okay, court is adjourned. Good luck to you. And I'm going to have there better be no violations, but if there are any, you're coming back to see me. All right.
Oh my
So we finally figured out what Trump's concepts of a plan are. It's allowing health insurance companies to charge more to older folk and those with pre-existing conditions.
The most insane trial just ended. Full recap, Young Thug. I'm gonna have to watch that later. I don't have a garage. Should I react to some other stuff while I'm on live? I might as well. This is my timeline in real life. And this on my Android. This is dangerous, but anyway. Let me show y'all what the AI be recommending to me. See this dumb shit? Watchtower shit. That ain't nothing but Watchtower shit.
I don't understand how we got so toxic and just so divided and so bitter. And I get why sometimes people just don't want to pay attention to it. And we all have friends like that. We have family members who just like, it's all.
Okay, I don't want to watch that. Bobby Hemmett. Oh, this is live? Oh, I gotta come back to that. I'm a Freeman. That's my suit. That's crazy. Why is this showing my name? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm a Freeman. That's exactly how you spell my name too. My last name. That's crazy. That is crazy. I've never searched for that. Wow. AI is tripping. New psychopath. This is just my timeline in real life. When an ambulance charges you $2,000, but a tow truck only charges you $80. I don't like shit like that, cause that's not funny. Yeah, don't recommend. I be watching hella shorts. Shorts be great. North Korea tests new ICBM capable of hitting U.S. East Coast. Ooh. Watch later. Definitely watch later. I like that channel. He's free. Young Thug trial. He walks free after no contest plea. 1 hour ago. Yeah. He free. Wait till y'all hear them terms and conditions for that probation though. And they talking about 15 years. And he can't fuck up at all. Shit. He can't go to Atlanta unless he doing something specific. He can't rap about no type of gang activity, criminal activity. They just killed trap music. What y'all gonna trap about? Ain't no trap if you ain't killing, selling drugs in a gang. So they just killed off a whole industry with a stroke of a pen. That's how it go, baby. That's how it go. This is such a great channel. Mind Unveiled, Halloween Unveiled, Ancient Ritual, Secret Church Sacrifice, Fear Magic. I love this channel. Save to watch later. I'm definitely going to watch that later. This is what I be doing when I don't be posting. This is my timeline. The information we need to survive, living in the pole shifts in our melanin. Yeah, definitely watch later. I like that. I love her channel too. Dr. Mumbi Saraki. Iconic. You are about to go to jail. Not me. Simpsons. Young Thug's attorneys take victory lap after rapper goes free. Trump stuff. Neville Goddard stuff. Some more Young Thug stuff. Of course, Young Thug stuff. Let's see what my TikTok look like. My TikTok gonna be crazy.
I'm so hungry.
I apologize in advance. TikTok gonna be crazy.
And Jesus goes on and says, get out of her.
Train coming full speed and not stopping this.
Right here, hold on.
Live Fest is back.
Good morning, y'all. I'm getting it in. Pretty P, that's that to you, girl. This week really started off with man. Yeah, cook. Big low come to friend. trying shit. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake got bad. Be on God. Let her cook. All this sauce, I'm trying shit.
Whenever you post about issues with men, there's always that one person that feels the need to say, well, what about the women? What about the women? They're trifling too. But this post is about your trifling ass. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Something I can't live with.
Ray J got surrounded by the diglets. Huh?
I'm just going through my TikTok, y'all.
If y'all don't know what's going on, Ray J got surrounded by Diddy kids.
Letting y'all into my subconscious.
I'ma say sorry, but not sorry. I'ma say sorry, but not sorry at the same time, because I know I'm gonna offend people, but you gotta speak truth, and truth is uncomfortable. One of the most annoying and dumbest phrases you hear from Christian people is, Jesus saves. You see,
Like then it just sounds so like what? Living in Atlanta, we all. And not that I ever would, but if I actually left that comment, it would get flagged immediately. Bam.
I was just watching a video on TikTok, right? And so,
Now, if I can just access the mainframe, I might be able to bypass this firewall.
So I was about
Come back, baby, please, 'cause we belong together. Oh, we're gonna link on when times get rough. Till the sun comes up. How much these tickets is? That's not bad. Sounds fun.
do you want $500?
10K likes, that was quick.
Oh, I done been to a whole lot of churches, but in my 20s,
I went down low men. Because they have wives and you know, innocent people who simply want to just know the truth. Well, I said it. Asses is being taken in ways that can't nobody explain. They being manipulated. Yeah.
Look at this bullshit right
now,
here.
they're saying people in the church doing it like I said on the news. I can't even turn cheek to cheek because if somebody hit me, all I'm thinking about is butt cheeks.
They playing with us. These celebrities be playing with us. See how they play with us? I don't believe none of them, but they playing with y'all. Look at this dumb shit. It's crazy.
Tag your soulmate.
Damn, it's almost been an hour. Let me get the fuck off of here. Hey, thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you, viewer, for rocking with me. Y'all be safe. Happy Halloween. Check y'all out later. Peace.